It is one of the most highly anticipated events of the summer, and 3 days from now, it is taking over the city of Mason. The Sun-Dried Music Festival is back, and here to tell us all about it is Sean and Cooper. Welcome into Studio 10. How are you guys?
Good morning. We're amazing.
I'm so glad to have you here, especially because I know this festival is bringing people from all across the state of Michigan, all across the Midwest, so I know you guys are getting so excited for this. But tell us, Sean, what is the Sun-Dried Music Festival all about?
Well, so we started Sun-Dried Music Festival about 14 years ago. It's downtown Mason. It is absolutely free. We're very excited to put this on. We have Friday night is our country night this year.
That's right.
Featuring Eaton Rapids' own Cooper Johnson. So that is Friday night. He'll be headlining at Friday night. And then Saturday, we have bands all day starting at noon on Saturday. We're very excited. We have Rebecca Brunner, who is on The Voice.
Yeah.
She actually grew up in Mason, so she's coming back from Nashville to play Saturday night. We have Global Village headlining Saturday night. Corzo Effect, who's an amazing band here.
Yeah.
This is getting to be close to their last few shows here in Michigan, so that's going to be there. But we have a couple new ones this year. We have a band, it's a middle school band out of Grand Ledge called 11 Across. They're amazing, and we have a high school band from Mason as well on the second stage. So it should be just an amazing weekend. So
I love that. And let me tell you, you've actually named a few Studio 10 alumni. I know Corzo Effect, Rebecca Brunner sounds pretty familiar to a lot of our viewers. But again, you're bringing in people from all different walks of life, all different genres of music. And I know, Sean, you are very familiar with putting together a festival of this size, but talk about the work that goes on behind the scenes that puts together something like the Sun-Dried Music Festival.
Yeah, the work is a lot. We have a committee who meets basically for 1 year to do this. We're so excited about the weather. That's always the tough thing about doing festivals. And right now it looks to be an absolutely beautiful. But our whole committee is all volunteers. Nobody gets paid to do this.
Wow.
And you know, for us, this is year 14. A lot of times, you know, at this time, festivals start to kind of go down just a little bit. For us, we're just moving up, you know, being able to bring in Cooper Johnson this year. Very few festivals have had him, and especially as a headliner, we're going to be one of the first people to do that. But for us, we've always broke ground. People like Rebecca Brunner, we had Lucas Halliday. Last year we had Jacob Moran, who was on, you know, and so that's the kind of stuff we're always looking for, new and exciting things. So.
Absolutely, and 14 years in the making. I love the fact that you brought up that all of your volunteers are not being paid. They're doing this for the love of the community and the love of the music. And speaking of that, how does that feel now that you are headlining a concert like this, something that has had so much history in the mid-Michigan community? How are you feeling?
I'm super excited because this is actually a festival that I grew up going to watch my stepdad play at, that I talked about last interview, where I used to watch him in the basement, and so now going up on the same stage that he used to play on, it's a really good feeling.
Yeah, this is like a full circle moment for you. I love that. So, okay, I know we're 3 days away, so I know you must have been in rehearsal all day, all night long. Talk to us about what we're going to hear from you when you're on that stage.
A lot of 90s and 2000s country.
We love that.
Yep.
Love that. That was the era for music,
on.
okay? Exactly. I love that. And what do you channel when you're on stage, especially when you have so many people watching you and you're there? Cooper, like, how do you kind of control your nerves?
I don't control them.
Okay, that's good. We like that.
No, I love the energy overall. That's what I feed off of, so.
I love that. Okay, and awesome. And of course, the energy comes, the people come again, and they're not even being paid to do this. The fact that people love the Mason community, they love the music. What do you want people to feel and walk away with, Sean, when they're here?
We just want people to have a great time. I mean, I've been helping them for almost 10 years now, and I do lots of festivals and events all over Lansing, and it's one of my favorites. You know, we do summer events all summer long. This pretty much concludes my summer, and this is very exciting for us, but there's nothing like seeing, you know, 5,000 people in downtown Mason, which is a small town, so to see something like that in downtown Mason, and just people walking away just with a great time. Sunday, we have a church service on Sunday that starts around 11 o'clock. So that's how we end the festival. And again, the majority of people that come to this event do not pay a dime. So it's very exciting that, you know, here in Lansing, you can come, bring your kids out, have a great time. There is a beer tent, so there's a beer tent. There's an admission fee for the beer tent, but everything else, there'll be some kids rides, things like that, and it's all absolutely free. So
I love that. Small town, but big roots and a big love for the community that made us and shaped us. So coming up next, stay tuned because we've got a treat. The headliner, Cooper Johnson, will be performing right here on our Studio 10 stage, but you got to stay with us after the break.